Hi, I'm Peter with Metamorph Fitness. We're going to go ahead and give you some great workouts to do on a regular basis, centered around burning fat. We're going to do some core abdominal exercises, some legs, some good arm toning exercises, and it can all be done here in a great park setting. You don't need a gym. We're going to show you how to get it. Be sure to check us out at our website, metamorphfitness.biz. Alright, we're going to go ahead and show you the dynamics of a sprint workout. It's a really powerful workout for burning fat. It's pretty taxing, short workout. What you want to do is we're going to do 8 sprint sessions. We're going to go ahead and sprint about the length of a football field and full on out. You always want to get a warm up, and you want to make sure you're stretching out your quads, hamstrings, and glutes. I'm going to go ahead and jog out and do a sprint towards the camera so you can see the form. Okay, so that was one sprint. Again, you want to do that 8 times for the maximum effectiveness of that exercise. It's going to be really tough at first. If you can only get to 5, 6, work your way up to 8. If you're doing all 8 and you're not falling on the ground, gasping for breath, you want to go ahead and do about 200 yards, and that's going to be killer for burning fat. Another great fat burning exercise is box jumps. Now, in this case, we're going to be using a table. You can use a table, bench, chair. Make sure it's sturdy, that's going to go ahead and hold your weight. The dynamic of this exercise is you want to jump onto the surface, stand all the way up, jump back down without your knees locked so you can absorb that shock and stand all the way up. I'm going to go ahead and do 10 for you right here to show you how it works. Now that was just 10. You want to try to work your way up to 100. It's great for you basketball players out there. Builds a lot of power and agility for getting those hops. Okay, another good one for burning fat. Notice we're using a lot of the legs in these. They're real big, powerful muscles, so they're real efficient at burning calories. These are going to be squat jumps. Another exercise where you're going to try to shoot for 100. They're a little bit tougher than the box jumps, so what you want to do is break them up into sets of 10. I'm going to go ahead and do 10 for you. The idea is that you're going to start with your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to come all the way down into a super deep squat, and you're going to land in that same position. I'll go ahead and do 10 so you can see how it works. Okay, now the idea is to use maximum force. Explode into the air, and again, make sure you're landing with your knees bent. I'm doing this on a rubber mat, which is ideal to protect your joints. Alright, we're going to go ahead and show you some core exercises. Now, these kind of start off easy. They do get difficult. The idea is focusing on the time and really locking out all your muscles. You're going to be using almost every muscle in your body. The first one I'm going to show you is a side plank, and you just want to get a flat surface. I'm not using a mat out here, but if you have a yoga mat, towel, it'll probably save your elbow a little bit. So side plank, what you're going to go ahead and do is stack your feet. You're going to push up on your elbow, hold your body in a straight plank. You really have to focus the energy on your core oblique muscles. If you're feeling super strong, you can hold a dumbbell above your head like that. You're going to go ahead and go for about 30 seconds to start with. If you can work your way up to a minute, that's great. Even more is better. The next one I'm going to show you is a prone plank, otherwise known as a forearm plank. You're going to go ahead and plank your body straight out like this. It's real important that you keep your hips down and again keep your core tight. If you're feeling really strong, again, you can go ahead and hold your arm out to really complicate this one. And if you start shaking, that means it's working. Okay, some other good abdominal exercises. These are going to get your breathing going a little bit more than the planks. The first one I'm going to show you is leg lifts. There's a couple different variations that you can do on this. If you're just starting out, you can go ahead and grab the surface behind for stability. Ultimately, you want to work your way up so your arms are outstretched. You want to go from feet all the way out, up to the chest. I'm going to go ahead and do 10. You're going to go ahead and shoot for sets of 30. 3 sets of 30 is a good goal to shoot for. It's going to be difficult when you get towards the end of the exercise. Next one I'm going to show you is going to be leg crosses. It's very similar. Again, you can go ahead and hold behind you for stability. I want you to try to shoot for having your arms out, and that's really going to require a lot of the balance muscles in your core. You're going to have your legs outstretched and cross back and forth just like that. Now this one I want you to try to work for a minimum of 50 with each 2 crosses being 1, and try to work your way up to 100 if possible. Another great abdominal exercise is bicycle crunches. These are pretty common, but I'm going to show you a couple different variations of them to really get it. First one is a 3-second bicycle crunch. What you're going to do is you're going to alternate elbow to knee while kicking the other leg out on the 3 count. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. It takes a lot of control. It's very difficult. And you want to go for about 30 of those on each side. Another variation of the bicycle crunches is going for time. You're going to do about a minute worth, and this is going to be rapid fire as fast as you can. So basically, you're going to get in that same position and go back and forth, timing yourself for 1 minute. As you can see, my shoulders are elevated. That's critical to getting those upper abdominals involved. I'm going to show you 2 different variations of leg raises. This is for the lower abdominals, transverse rectus abdominis. The first one is just going to be straight leg raises. What you're going to do is you're going to start with your hands behind, lift your legs up, hands to the legs. If you're feeling super strong, you can hold a weight in your hands while doing this. Again, you want to try to get those shoulders off the ground. The next one, you're going to hold your hands straight up and do scissor kicks. So your scissor kicks are back and forth, keeping those legs elevated. Try to keep the legs straight as possible. I usually do those alternating with about a minimum of 30. Try to shoot for 50 if you can. If this one hurts your back, some people it gets on the back, make sure that you're on a pad and just go into a hanging stretch afterwards. This exercise is good upper body. It's going to get the chest, shoulders, triceps, biceps, and back. It's called a 45-degree push-up, pull-up combo. You're not doing full push-ups or pull-ups. That's where the 45 degrees comes in. So I'll go ahead and show you how it's done. We're going to alternate doing sets of 10. 10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups. We're going to rep this one out to 100. I'm just going to show you 1 set of each today. Ideally, you want something that you can go ahead and grab onto to get your body at a 45-degree angle. This seems to work right here. You want to plank your body straight out, keep your core tight. So your pull-ups, you're going to be pulling right in like this. Now, the steeper the angle, the harder it is to do those actual pull-ups. So we're going to rep 10 out, keeping that core tight, really emphasizing this on the back and biceps. From there, you're going to immediately switch into the push-up. Again, plank your body out straight. We're going to crank out our 10 push-ups, same thing, 45-degree angle. Now as you get better at these, stronger, hopefully you can transition it into a full pull-up, push-up combo. Hey, thanks for checking us out on Metamorph Fitness. As you can see, fitness can be easy, done in a park, pretty much anywhere, neighborhood park, school, whatever. We're going to be having more videos coming out. We're going to be getting into kettlebells, resistance bands, some really hardcore stuff. Make sure and come back. You can put us down as a subscriber. Check us out on the website, metamorphfitness.biz. We'll see you next time.